In 18.2 on page 564, we're journalizing long-term debt now. Long-term is anything over a year. So it says, using the current year, journalize the following transactions on page 6 of a cash receipts journal and page 12 of a cash payments journal. Refer to the loan payment schedule when journalizing the December 1st transaction. On June 1st, we signed a 5-year 9% note for $25,000, receipt 337. So here in the cash receipts journal, on June 1st, with receipt 337, we are going to credit long-term, and I'm going to try squeezing this in here, notes payable. And it will be a general credit for, $25,000 and a cash debit for $25,000. On July 1st, we issued 20-year 6% $5,000 bonds for a total of $200,000, receipt number 345. So on July 1st, with receipt number 345, this is going to be a bonds payable for a $200,000 general credit and a $200,000 cash debit. On December 1st, we paid cash for the December payment on the June 1st note payable for $518.96 with check number 842. So here in cash payments, our date is December 1st, check number 842 is our source document. They told us how much we paid, and that's going to be $518.96. But this has to be broken up into two parts, interest and principal. So when we come down here to this schedule, whenever you sign a long-term notes payable, they give you this schedule that shows how much you pay each month and what is going towards the principal and what is going towards the interest. So if it's December 1st, we're going to look at this line, and here under principal, $344.08, and interest is $174.88. And if we add these two up, we get that $518.96. But now what we're able to do is journalize the rest of this transaction. So we're going to debit long-term notes payable. My pen is running out. So I'm going to throw that away. And this is going to be for the amount of the principal of $344.08, and then we are going to do interest expense for the $174.88, and that equals our cash credit. The last one says we paid cash for the semi-annual interest on the bonds. So these bonds up here, we have to pay interest on it twice a year. So what we have to do is calculate how much that is. So if we got a total of $200,000, the interest rate on these bonds were 6%. We multiply that out and we get $12,000. That's how much interest we have to pay for a full year. But if we're just paying it twice a year, I'm going to divide it by 2. So I'm going to make two $6,000 payments during the year for that bond. So what we'll do now is on December 31st, with check number 861, we're going to write interest expense, and it will be a general debit for $6,000, cash credit for $6,000.